Hello, can you hear me? Hello.
Hello, Nick.
Hi, nice to hear you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
And how was your day so far? What did you do today?
It's okay. I work a little bit. It's nothing special.
Nothing special. Very nice. And how is the weather in your country now?
Very hard.
Yes, because in my country is also now it's very hot because basically I'm sweating a lot.
Me too.
And yes, and but in my country it's 10 a.m. It's morning, 10
Oh,
a.m.
yeah.
and it's really hot, really hot. And yes, and I went to the gym. I came back to the gym, and I'm like, I don't know, a few pounds lighter. So yes. And after this class, do you have any plans after this class? What are you going to do?
I will work. After this class, I will work.
Okay, very nice. Okay, so we can start. I find something interesting. I find some material that is really interesting. Okay, career choice. So, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see.
Okay, so we have here career choice. Okay, now, can you please tell me what's more important for you, money or free time?
For me, the money is more important
Okay, interesting lesson. Okay, now let's see. And why? Why money is more important for you?
because if we don't have money, we do nothing. We free time no meaning.
Okay, and how about free time? Is free time important? What do you think?
Free time important, but only when we have money, we can give free time. But if only have free time, we have meaning. We don't have meaning.
Okay, and for example, why if you have enough money, what would you like to do in your free time? What is something that you would like to do in your free time if you have enough money?
Okay, if we have money, we can do whatever we want in free time.
Okay, and for example, if you have plenty of money, would you like to invest this money in something? For example, would you like to invest, for example, in a new project? For example, if you have enough money, would you like to invest this money in something that is interesting for you? For example, to make more money. Would you like to do that?
Yes, if I have enough money, I will invest in the stock.
Stock. Oh, interesting. Interesting. And why in stock?
I like to invest in stock. And if we have in stock, we can have the benefits from them. We can buy and sell and benefit from them.
Okay, so this is you're investing money in stocks. Okay, and what do you think, for example, this is just an example, what do you think if you invest money, for example, in new houses, in new apartments, and for example, people who have money in my country, for example, they usually buy apartments, they buy houses, and then rent these houses, these apartments. So what do you think about this?
Can you say again?
Okay, so what do you think in my country, for example, people who have money, okay, they like, for example, they usually like to invest money to buy apartments, houses, and everything else, because in that way they protect money, because money, it's not in a bank, not in a, for example, in our home on credit cards, is they have apartments, they have buildings, they have enough money for houses, and then they use these houses and buildings or apartments and rent these apartments. So what do you think about that kind of investment? What do you think? Is this, in your opinion, is this good or bad? What do you think?
It's very good because the real in my country real estate
Real estate. Real estate
is the one very good way to make money.
Okay, and for example, would you like, if you have enough money, would you like to buy houses and apartments?
Yes. I would if I have enough money. I would like to buy them house and land and let it to invest.
Okay, and okay, so we have houses, we have stocks that you mentioned. Okay, so now this is economical, that topic that you want to talk about. Okay, so what else? Where else can we invest money? What do you think? Okay, stocks, houses.
I would like to invest in the forest.
Forest.
Forest. Yes, I like. But now in Vietnam still not the law still not accept the real forest.
Okay, and why there? Why? Okay, I don't know.
Because the government say, the bank the state bank say the forest and finance only for the organization have the were allowed. Mean that also the allow organization just can invest, just can work on the finance or the forest.
Okay, and I know that your country is that you have a lot of crops. That you have a lot of crops in your country, like wheat, like rice, and everything else. What do you think about investing money in these projects? For example, to buy some piece of land, to have crops, to have rice, to have wheat. So what do you think about these projects?
I think also in a good way, but not easy to do because we don't have many plant, many factory.
And what do you need? Okay, you need land. What else do you need?
For example, the still not had the connect and a good system between the farmer and the factory and the consuming.
Consuming.
Yes.
Okay, and for example, would you like to sell these products that you can make out of the country? For example, I know that Vietnam is really rich when they have a land, when they have a crops. Would you like, for example, to sell to other parts of the countries? Because I'm asking you this because right now many countries will have a problem with food. Okay, so what do you think about this? Would you like, for example, to have a land and, for example, to sell products out of Vietnam?
Yes, I already think to sell agricultural product to outside Vietnam. I think mean the like broker. But the biological stand norm very not easy. Mean the seafood already difficult. But if I am staff of the factory is okay. But I'm a broker.
Yes.
Là mean the biological norms test incest like this.
Okay, and what other products, for example, are popular? Okay, now you can teach me, you can tell me what other products are popular from out of Vietnam. For example, what beside crops, beside agriculture, do you have something else in Vietnam that is popular? that can, for example, that people from Vietnam can sell these products. So what else? What else is
Fruit,
popular? Can you please tell me? Fruit. I didn't know that.
Fruit is very famous here. Like durian, like the long run, or like this.
Okay. And
banana. We export a lot of banana to China.
Oh, I didn't know this. I didn't know this about the fruits. That I usually know about crops. I know that crops are popular, but I didn't know that okay, fruit is very popular. Okay, and yes, and now I want to ask you something opposite. Okay, now can you please tell me what is something that you need to what is something that Vietnam doesn't have? Okay, so for example, my country doesn't have enough fruit like bananas and everything else. So what is something that, for example, Vietnam don't have, and they need to import? They need to import.
We don't have the fabric.
Fabric.
Yes, we don't have. So we almost import, and we import like the computer accessory or like this. We don't have.
So you don't have this. Okay. And
mean the heavy industrial we don't have.
Okay, so you don't have heavy industry. Okay. And what can you do, for example, to improve this area? Okay, from which country, for example, do you usually import? From which country Vietnam imports some of the products?
We import almost from China a lot.
Okay,
yes.
From China. And why, for example, not from Europe?
Europe we also import, but maybe the expensive.
Maybe can be really expensive. Yes, I think that I understand. Okay,
we import from the America.
Okay, very nice. And what jobs? Okay, now I want to ask you, what jobs, for example, are popular in your country? Can you please tell me? What jobs are popular in your country?
In my country, the accountant is very popular. Teacher, accountant, the accountant. Yes, teacher, accountant, import, export, worker, the textile worker. Yes.
Okay, so this is something that is popular. Okay, and if you are not doing this job currently, what are you doing? Which job would you like to do?
If I don't work at this job, I can apply the import export job. I can import the order management, the order management.
Medicament.
Management.
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 Management. Okay,
and
and what?
All the office worker.
Office worker. And why office worker? Can you please tell me why office worker? Why would you like to be an, let's say, office worker?
Because now I maybe because the I'm often had it, so I want to find the one simple job to do.
One simple job to do. Okay, very nice. And for example, what young people, what do they usually would you like? Why? What they would like to do in your country?
In young generation, they often do the sales job. Sales job, marketing, interpreter.
And what do you think about IT? For example, that work like IT engineers. What do you think about this?
IT engineer in my country is very good because they can earn a lot of money.
Very nice. Okay, they can. Okay, very nice. Now, okay. So we spoke a lot. You teach me something. Now, this is something interesting. Second question. Can you please read the second question for me?
Is status important to you?
Status, is status important to you?
What means, Nick?
Status means, for example, okay, for example, status for okay, this is what people saw. For example, rich people has a status. Status, that means that some people that have a lot of money. So that means in this context, that means status. Status means, example, if they
mean a lot of money.
Yes. So what do you think?
Yes.
Is that important for you? Is status important for you?
Yes. Yes. It says yes. It is.
And why? Can you please tell me why?
I already told you, if don't have money, we do nothing. We can do nothing.
Okay. So but status, for example, that means how people look at you. Okay. So how they look at you. Okay. So for example, I have friends. They are IT engineers. They don't care about status. They don't care about how people look at them. They have money. They are working really nice jobs. They have money, but they don't care what people think about them. So do you care what people think about you?
No.
No.
And almost I don't care. Yes.
And why no?
Because if we care a lot of people what they think about us, we will depend on them.
How?
Because if they think we are not good, we will be sad. We will think how I am very bad or this. I don't want.
Okay, very nice.
I do what I want. Yes.
And the question number 3. Can you please read the question number 3?
What kind of company would you like to work for? I would like to work for the international company.
Okay, and why? What international company, for example, would you like
because
to work?
I would like to work in the international trade, economic field, English environment.
Okay, and do you have any specific company? For example, okay, so now currently you're working
Before I work for DKSH. Do you know DKSH?
No. Okay.
The big corporation in the world. That is the big company I work. Internet.
You used to work, or you're working now?
I used to work.
Okay, and what is this company about?
Good, the company is okay, but I don't know that time I have the health problem. So because they work very hard, so I cannot move from the early morning until the 7 p.m. So maybe I only sit down on the table and work from early morning until 6:30 or 7 p.m. So I only can work the Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. After Thursday and Friday, I cannot work.
Okay. And what is something? Okay, I want to ask you. You mentioned that you used to work for a big company. So can you please tell me what is the difference? Okay, when you work for the big company and the small company, what is the difference?
The big company, they they have many steps. They have too much steps. Mean that if I would like to do something, I must have approve this department, this another department, another department. So the process too long.
Too long. Okay,
Too
and
long,
why?
too long. Mean too long. Mean the if the we work for the small company, we need to apply to ask some money. The boss only okay, we can take money and we can do something what we need. But in big company, we must the manager must sign, after accountant sign, after the CEO sign. We just can have money to do what we need, like this.
So that is the difference.
Yes.
Okay, and if you, for example, if you get opportunity to work somewhere else out of Vietnam, would you accept this?
Yes, I like.
Okay, and why would you accept, for example, to move to another country? Would you like to move to another country?
Because I would like to have a chance to change me. I
Train.
would like to have, yes.
Okay, and in which country would you like to work for?
I would like to work for the American or European country.
Okay, and why?
Because this is the more safe. The environment is more safe than Africa or like this.
Okay, it's a little bit different. Okay, now Ted and Ken are good friends. They have graduated for university. Ted has been offered 2 jobs. Which job will he take? Okay, now let's try to read, okay, this text. Okay, now I will be Ken and you will be Ted. Okay, so can we start? I will start.
Yes.
Okay, so how's your job search going?
Right. You won't believe this. I got a job offer from Watches. Oh, and one from the Econoton too.
Wastrix and Acontorn? Wow, well, that should be an easy decision.
Yeah, I'm taking the Watches offer.
You're kidding, right?
No, I'd be crazy to say no to Watches. They are top company. I may never get an offer like this again.
Wastrix has such a bad reputation, you know. The long hours, the stress.
Think about the money though. The salary they offer me is 30% higher than air control. If we will work a little extra stretch.
I don't know, you might burn out. In a few years, you'll hate your life.
I had to at least give a shock. It's what is the biggest company in my field.
Okay. Okay, so we will stop here. Okay, so what do you think? What would you do in this situation? Would you like to work with the company with a big stress and more money, or would you like, for example, to work in the company that has less money but less stress?
I think that we just review the what stay in our life. We need like that if we young, we ready to work for the higher stress to make more money. If we get up early, we work the less stress. I think so.
Less stress. And why did you and now in nowadays because we are similar age, you and me, so for which company for example, which company would you choose to work for?
I think the work air control.
Okay, and why? Can you please tell me why?
Because we have I mean that we old. we old than youngster. We get older. We get older. So I think we need to work in environment that's less stress.
Okay, very nice. Okay, that is really nice. Okay, now let's continue with this reading. Now let's see what do we have more. Okay, now I will continue. You're not even going to think about a contour offer.
Why should I?
Well, I'll tell you why. A lot less overtime, a less competitive atmosphere. I heard it's a very creative place to work.
Oh, a creative place to work. Come on, that's naive.
Well, think about the environment then. Plastics makes all toxic chemicals, and they have all those lawsuits about polluting the environment. Aquaturn is a much more environmental friendly company.
Now you really be naive. I don't believe all that stuff about air control. I think they are just saying they are environmentally friendly. Look, I just had to take job that going to help me get ahead.
I don't know. It just might be a mistake.
Hey, talk to me in a couple of years when I'm giving you a ride in my Mercedes.
See this. Okay, so what do you think about these two guys?
I think that if the can right, if can does say something about the air control environment friendly, creative place, I think if like this I can consider to work because if in the creative environment we can develop ourselves.
Okay, and in this occasion, what do you think? Who is right, Ken or Tad?
The Ted already decided and he doesn't want to change his idea. Can try to convince Ted to change idea. But if can suggest something that this, so can Ted also should think again.
So he needs to think again. Okay, very nice. Now let's have a look. Okay, we have here these opportunities. Pablo. Okay. Now, can you please read this sentence?
Can is being unrealistic. Ted will be happy as was this.
So, and let's see Carmen, what she wants to say.
Ted is making a mistake. He will be unhappy in the future.
Okay, and what do you think? Who is right? Okay, we have two opposite opinions here. We have Pablo and Carmen. What do you think? Who is right here?
I think
Who is right? Is it Pablo or Carmen? What do you think?
I think the Carmen.
And why Carmen? Why Carmen is right?
Because the watching is a very stressful environment, so the chat will be unhappy in the future.
So he will be unhappy in the future. Okay, and let's see Koji, what he will say.
That should go to Washington and try to help the company improve.
Okay, now, and what do you think about this?
It's a good idea, but if what's this environment too stressful, so very difficult to have the company improve.
Okay, very nice. And now we have here supporting statements. Okay, now it's possible to change things if we try hard. What do you think about this? Is it possible to change things if we try hard? Is this possible? What do you think? If we try hard, is it possible to, okay, to change some things?
Yes.
Okay, and number two, this is a really nice sentence, and I want to talk about this sentence. Okay, can you please read this sentence for me?
The world is a competitive place.
The world is competitive place. So what do you think about this statement? The world is competitive place.
Yes. It's a competitive place everywhere.
Okay, and for example, do you feel in your company, is it competitive in your company?
Yes, even if the staff competitive together, so the company must compete with other company. So I think the competitive everywhere.
Okay, so they can be competitive everywhere. And now number three, can you please read number three?
We have to take advantage of every opportunity we get. Yes, I totally agree.
And why?
Because if we can take the advantage of every opportunity we get, we can develop and we can make the money.
Okay, so and for example, would you take advantage of every opportunity that you get? For example, if some opportunity is risky, would you like to take advantage?
Of course,
and
risky is big, the advantage is big. I think so.
Okay, and why do you think so? Why?
Because I think the everything had the advantage of this.
Everything has advantages. Okay, very nice. Now, number four. Okay, this is interesting. What do you think about this?
Money doesn't make the happiness. Yes, make the money. No, I don't agree. Money make the happiness.
Okay, and why?
Because if we have the money, we can invest, we can spend for our life, we can spend for family, we can enjoy, we can travel, everything.
Okay, and okay, now I don't know what to say. I just want to share my thoughts about this. For example, when I was young, I didn't need so much money. Yes, I need, for example, to work. You know that I'm working every day. You know this. I told you that I'm working every day. I have a lot of more money than I used to have. But I miss these days when I earn less, and I was happier then when when okay, of course I have son, everything is nice, but okay, I'm working every day. I have more money, but I'm not so happy with my social life, like I used to be. What do you think about this?
Yes. Yes. In some mean the some stay in our life.
Yes.
We get stuck something. I mean we get trouble something. So money cannot make money. It cannot make happiness.
Yes, money cannot make happiness, but can you please tell me what do you think about this? For example, when I now I earn triple more than I used to, but I'm not so happy. I'm not so happy. Okay, of course we need money for everything. Of course, this is something that we need every time. We need money because we need to pay bills. So we need to have food on our table. But I don't know. To be honest, I'm not so happy that than I used to be. When I earn less money, I was more happier because I could do whatever I want to do. I have two days free. Now I don't have any days free. And I didn't go on my vacation, for example, from 2018. I never been on my vacation. And okay, now this year I will come to Vietnam in October, and that would be my vacation. So what do you think? I want to ask you, what do you think about this? Okay, so money. Are you sure that money brings happiness?
Yes. I agree. Sometimes the money, the last time when I quit one job, I don't have any money in my hand, but I'm very happy.
So you used to be very happy. Okay.
Yes.
Now let's have a look. Okay, now number 5.
It's possible to have success and also follow your ideas.
So what do you think about this? It's possible to have success and also follow your ideals. So what do you think about this?
I think maybe right. But I still in more than 50% inside have a success and follow your idea. We also can follow our ideas, our ideals. Yet. Is it possible to have success and in some case I think yes, but almost is no.
And why do you think so? Why?
Because our ideals is very unrealistic. And unrealistic.
Unrealistic.
And success need to be reality.
So success needs to be reality. Oh, very interesting. And why do you think so that success needs to be reality?
Because success need to have money, mean that we need work to have money to follow your success, to have success, to invest, to have success. I think that's so we need some real decision, reality decision.
Okay, and number 6, what do you think about number 6?
A good lifestyle is more than status.
So a good lifestyle is more important than status.
Yes.
Okay, so what do you think about this?
Yes, I agree.
Okay, and why do you agree?
Because a good lifestyle.
Status. A good a good lifestyle. Yes, sorry.
A good lifestyle is more important than status because if we have a good lifestyle, we can balance everything.
So we can have a balance. Okay, very nice. Now let's have a look. Okay, now we have here what's your dream career? Okay, so we have here dream career. So I already asked you about your dream career, that you want to work for international company. For example, from USA, from Europe. Okay, and I want to ask you, when you were young, for example, what is something that used to be your dream career?
As I already told you,
When you were young, when you were, for
yes,
example, 20 years. Okay, so we have dreams to work some job. Okay,
yes,
what was your job?
from 20 years ago, I already dreamed to work in the international environment from high school. Yes. I
Okay.
would, and also I would like to work in the diploma.
What is that?
Diploma, diploma, diploma field. The leader to go another country discuss something. Yes. Yes.
Oh, nice. Okay, so this is nice. Okay, and why these dreams you would like to have? Why?
Because I would like to 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 work in the international matter.
Okay. Okay, so you would like to work for international. Yes, I think that I understand. Wow. Amazing, amazing. This is amazing. Okay, because when I was young, I have a dream job to be a volleyball player, to play volleyball. But I really fast I stopped with this dream in 20 when I was 24. I got injured and my career stopped. Yes.
So
And
mean that when you work the for volleyball sport, you don't have more money, but you like.
But I dream to play in Italian league. This is the strongest league in the world. I used to dream to play there because this league you're paid good. You have a lot of money. But I was thinking that I can play for example for Italian club, to play for Italian club, to do something that I like. This is a volleyball. But really fast I stopped with this because I got injured and I went to an operation. My knees, both knees. I damaged my knees and I need to stop. Yes. But
Sorry to hear about that.
yes, but now I'm doing what I love. I'm English teacher. This is something that I love to do. With the same passion. But the only difference because you're limited. You're limited when you are training volleyball. You can play, for example, until you're 40. This is the top. This is the top because you have new boys are coming. They can do things that you can not do anymore. They can jump high, they can serve better, they can play much better than you. So you are limited with age, but this online job you're not limited. You practically you just need to sit and do. Yes. And this is the biggest difference here because right now I'm using my brain, but when I was young, for volleyball you need a brain to use your brain, but also you need to use your physical strength. And this is
Be physical.
to be strong, to play physical strength, physical power. You need to use if you want to succeed. Yes, and this is the biggest difference. So this is something also that I like. I like to do. Okay. Now we have here music industry, multinational corporation, fashion world, engineering, sports, entertainment. If you are not doing, okay, imagine this. If you are not doing this, okay, so which area would you like to choose? For example, many many girls, would you like to choose music industry, entertainment? What would you choose, for example?
If I would like to have a chance to choose, I will choose a multinational corporation.
Okay, I know that, but beside multinational corporation, what else would you like to choose?
I don't like engineering maybe.
And why? Why engineering?
Because I can have the money. But the music, the fashion, the sport, entertainment, I don't like.
Because why? Because?
Maybe entertainment.
Okay, so maybe entertainment. Very nice. Now, okay, and can you please tell me, okay, so we have here, what are good points of working in the music industry? What do you think?
We can easily relax.
Okay, and okay, so those are good things. For example, when you're working in music industry, and what are bad things?
Bad thing, we, I don't know what about bad thing. Mất had the creative mind.
Okay.
Mean the music industry must be creative more and more.
More and more. So must be creative. And we have here, okay, now this is something that you like. Okay, multinational corporation. Okay, so can you please tell me what are good things when you work for multinational corporation? What are some good things?
Good thing we had time to meet people around the world, and we can understand the culture of many countries. And we can have a higher salary. Bad thing, the multinational corporation, the like I say the if we want to approve one thing, we need approve from many layer.
Okay, okay, and what are bad things when you are working for a multinational corporation? Okay, so we have good things and we have bad things. So what are bad things?
Bad thing, I think the procedure will very complicated.
Okay, and why?
Because they must build one system to manage many people and manage work.
Okay, and okay, and how you can make a balance with the good things and bad things? Okay, balance. How you can, for example, create? We have here good things and bad things. How we can do it?
How we can balance?
Yes, good things and bad things.
We we try to ignore the bad thing.
Okay, and okay, and why? Can you please tell me why?
Why? Because try to ignore the bad thing, we only focus the good thing much more.
Okay, and we have fashion world. Okay, so can you please tell me what are good and bad things about fashion?
Fashion is very beautiful, but at like the music, we need to be creative.
Okay, okay, and bad things?
That thing that we need to be creative.
And why? Okay, we need to be creative, but we have here bad and good things. Okay, so what do you think? Which is which? Okay, good or bad? When you need to be creative.
when you mean the mind a limit, so we sometimes cannot be creative.
Very nice. Okay, and we have here engineering. Okay, so you mentioned that if you are not working for multinational corporation, so why would you, for example, beside money, choose engineering?
Sorry.
Why? You mentioned that beside multinational corporation, you would choose to work in engineering. Okay,
Yeah.
why else beside money would you like to do in engineering?
Beside the money, I think the engineering is the creative job.
Okay, and for example, what type of engineering would you like to do? Would you like
IT.
IT? Because why?
Or the chemical engineering.
Okay, and we have here sport and entertainment. Okay, so what is something that is good about sport and what is something that is bad about sport?
Sport, we can move a lot. We can move. We can mean that we can have a lot of the outside activity, so that can help our health better. But the best sport, bad thing about sports, I think can have some injured.
Okay, and yes, and I want get injured, And
Yeah,
which sport, for example, do you like? Okay, to watch on TV.
I would like to watch football. I would like to watch volleyball. Yes.
Okay, and why? Can you please tell me why? Why volleyball? This is interesting. Why volleyball?
I think I like. I don't know.
Okay, and which sport is popular in your country?
Football is very popular. That um, football and some kind like taekwondo or like this, but the football is the number one.
Football is number one. Okay, very nice. And what do you think about entertainment?
Entertainment can make everybody happy.
Okay, and what is something that makes you happy?
Some the comedy program can make me happy.
Okay, like what?
Like the comedy program.
Comedy, yes,
And
but yes. Some like comedy, for example, TV series, movies. So what is something that you like?
yeah, TV series, program series.
Okay, very nice. TV series. Okay, and which jobs, for example, are also more popular in Vietnam? Can you please tell me what other jobs are popular in Vietnam?
What are the top very popular in Vietnam? I think the uh, marketing job. Yes, sales job. Accountant very popular.
Accountant.
Yeah. Accountant is the quantity of the accountant is the 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 highest. The highest. Yeah, the quantity, the highest quantity.
Okay, and why people want to work as a accountant? Why?
Because accountant easy to get a job in my country.
Okay, easy. And what job is hard to do in your country?
Hard to do in my country. Agricultural engineering.
Okay, very nice. Accounting, engineering, very nice. Okay, and which job is easy to work? For example, in your country, what is something that is easy to work in your country?
In your country, the office worker.
Office worker.
Easy. Easy.
Okay, and working, for example, in a countryside, then you want to work with agriculture. So, what do you think about these jobs? Is this job hard to work? For example, in my country, it's really hard to work jobs that are connected with agriculture. How about in your country?
Yes, my country too.
Okay, because of what? Is it too hot or because of what?
Because the consuming is not easy, so the people don't invest in agriculture.
So people,
And you know if they plant rice until hog or insect or fruit, them will be damaged on the dish.
And what is the biggest threat? Okay, so you mentioned flood. For example, why flood is the biggest threat in your country? Why, for example, what else is threat in your country?
Flood.
Flood. How often do you have flood?
3 months. 3 months in the winter.
And what is something that you can do to stop the flood? For example,
the farmer don't plant rice. They stop.
Okay, they stop to plant. Okay, and can you, for example, build something to stop the flood? For example, you have dam. That is, for example, something that can stop the flood. Can people do something like this to stop the flood in your country?
No, cannot. They make some dam, but the when the dam is full, they must open.
They must. Okay, very nice. And I mean, your speaking is really nice. Okay, so we have here. Okay, following him. Okay, now we will stop here. Now we have here. What's your dream career? Okay, and I want to ask you if you get an opportunity. For example, I asked you about countries like USA and countries from Europe. And what do you think about working in Japan or Australia? Would you like to work there?
I don't like work in the Japan, but I would like to work in the Australia.
Okay, so why you don't want to work Japan and why you want to work in Australia?
Because I hear that Japan is very strict.
Okay, they are very strict.
And they work the overtime day by day.
Okay, so they work overtime. Okay, and Australia, why would you choose Australia?
I think that I like the Australia country.
Okay, so you like Australia, so you would like to go there to work. Okay, very nice. Now we finished our class. So what do you think? Was it good?
Okay, but I like
Yes.
I like the economic material.
Yeah, I don't have economic material. I don't have.
Why you don't have? I share with you. I send to you link.
Send me the link, and we will for the next class we will do it. Okay, it's not a problem.
Okay.
Send me the link for the next for Thursday, and we will do it. Okay.
Because before beginning the VIP center send to me.
Okay. Yes. Send to me, and we will do it. Okay. No problem. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. See you on Thursday. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye bye.